onset 23s. Let's start all available airdropping resources.
Listening to all the radio traffic between the fire and the sheriff's radio, we can tell that we were going into something that we had not been in before, with the amount of destruction that was happening and what we can hear on the radio, where blocks of city infrastructure are being destroyed before our arrival.
Metro from Command 51 and 52 on scene, the Palisades incident. Give you a further size of prayer. We do have a wind-driven brush fire, approximately 30 acres at this point. We do have some structures threatened. We do have 2 structure defense groups in place this time.
People were scrambling to get their belongings together. It was shocking how many people were still in the neighborhoods, even though flames were, quarter mile, half mile away, trying to fill laundry baskets with their belongings and get out.
Traffic for Gold Rosie.
The scale of the fire was just so much larger, and the destruction that was happening was, it was very intense.
We had strong, probably 40, 50 mile an hour winds. One particular apartment building we evacuated had to actually do door knocks and carry a disabled lady out to her car.
We had teams from all over the country, from Montana, from Mexico, Oregon, Washington, Arizona. Everybody was trying to figure out where they were supposed to be going. People coming out with burns on their body because they didn't evacuate soon enough, and the people coming out choking on the smoke because they didn't leave early. I think they were just shocked at the pace of the fire blowing through.
As we headed south on PCH towards Palisades, we were already seeing destruction, feeling of helplessness. There is fire on both sides of the highway. Homes being leveled to the ground, destroyed by fire. It was a scene that I have never experienced or seen before. It's almost numbing of a situation because there's so much going on. But we had a mission to do, and our mission that night was to save as many lives as possible.
I was a little bit nervous in just seeing all the destruction that happened, and I felt really bad for all the families.
A couple of the incidents we were responding to, the winds were being clocked at 80 to 100 miles an hour, and the embers were circling around almost like a tornado.
It was spreading incredibly fast. The number of acres was doubling and tripling incredibly fast. This was pretty imminent danger.
We work as a very cohesive team, and we rely on each other to get us through the hard times. These fires have definitely been some of the hardest of times. Seeing the devastation, feeling the sense of helplessness, it can weigh you down. But that bright light afterwards is the communities coming together and being there for each other. Our teammates are there for each other as well. We can always lean on them. It's really hard to describe that feeling when you actually help someone and your team is there to support it. It's undescribable. It really is. I don't know words to put together to describe that feeling. Our team are comprised of volunteers that are highly trained in rescue, and they have to be EMTs. And we take all that on before we even officially join the team. So there's a lot of commitment that the team members of the Santa Clarita Search and Rescue Team take on their own. Our team is a nonprofit organization. We are affiliated with the Sheriff's Department, but we don't actually have a line item or funding directly from the sheriffs for a lot of our equipment that we use during these emergencies and all the other emergencies we respond to throughout the year. Our team depends on donations from the community. As soon as that pager goes off and someone needs us, our team responds.